Knifedope. More dope. Come and get your figs. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. Knifedope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. I got something real special for y'all today. That's right. You know I never shit you. I got a new addition to the knife family, and it's a special one. This is my first time doing business with American Edge knives, and I am impressed. Number one, they've got a fantastic selection of knives to choose from, fast shipping, good customer service. You know, I had seen this company a few times, like in my timeline, I think even in my email, but there's a lot of scams going on, so I really wasn't sure if it was legitimate or not, but they had a telephone number. So I reached out, got a little bit of human to human contact, and so that gave me enough confidence to pull the trigger. And, you know, upon searching the website, I found a gem, a rare Spyderco, American made at that utilizes the trademarked ball bearing lock. Now, little did I even know that there were knives beyond the Manix 2 that utilized this ball bearing lock. I had seen other knives that had some type of locking mechanism that's similar to the ball bearing lock, but I had never seen the actual official ball bearing lock as we've come to know it on any other knife but a Manix 2, let alone another American-made Spyderco knife. So we crushed that all around on this one. So this is going to be the Spyderco Pical, baby. Pical, pícame. Now, for those of you who might not know what pical means, it is a word that is found in the Filipino dialect, the Visayan dialect to be exact. And the actual meaning of the word is to rip or to stab. Now, the name pical is actually the name of one of the devastatingly effective Filipino martial arts systems. And that is where this knife drew its inspiration from. This is a design by Craig Douglas, otherwise known as Southern Narc, or South Narc, I apologize, South Narc. This comes in at $259. American-made excellence here. Now, this is more of a self-defense knife, you know, and I'm sure you're looking at the aesthetics of it and wondering what the hell's going on. Well, let me tell you, this post right here is basically, or functions just like the Emerson Wave feature, and it works goddamn good. But I tell you, something that I really dig about this one is that post is actually removable. So if that's not your jam, you can easily remove that. We've got black peel ply G10 scales here. We've also got that trademark round Spyderco hole. Let's go ahead and deploy the knife. Woo! Detent is dialed the fuck in. Look at that. Now tell me that doesn't scream self-defense tactical vibes. We've got this nice Warncliffe blade here with a nice bit of recurve going on. CPM S30V is the blade steel. Love Spyderco's belt satin finish. We've got the maker's mark there on the clip side, which appears to be like a cobra or snake of some sort. Golden Colorado USA Earth, baby. Love it when I see that. Now you can also see we've got some unique curvature here on the handles, and I'll elaborate more on that here in a minute. Overall length comes in at 7.35 inches. We've got 2.95 inches on this blade. Weight comes in at 3.7 ounces, utilizing Spyderco's trademark ball bearing lock. Now, back to the handle. This knife was actually designed as a reverse edge tool. So basically the handle is ergonomically designed to be held with the sharpened edge facing inward towards the user. And what this does is this actually facilitates powerful pulling cuts, you know? So that's why they do all that. We have this nice little bit of jimping here, which fits right in the palm when you're in that reverse grip. However, it's just as comfortable in the standard grip. I'm really digging this, man. I really am. I ended up getting 3 packages last night, all fucking straight fire, straight heat. So stay tuned because I will be making some more content today. Now, the spring is breaking in a little bit, so, you know, it takes a little bit of time with these Manic springs. I've had them come where there's just straight drop action, and then I've had some that actually take quite a while to break in. Let's go ahead and, well, let's take a quick look at this pocket clip. Something that I noticed with the pocket clip is it's not your standard typical wire pocket clip. You know, traditionally a wire pocket clip kind of, the legs don't, you know, your mounting, the mounting portion of the pocket clip is, you know, kind of just like a C, like a curvature, and it fits in the slot. These actually protrude straight out. Now, I think the reason they did this is to allow you to have a deep carry, but not a totally deep carry. Hence, when you're pulling the knife out, you know, you want to have it, you know, you don't want to have the shit too deep to where you have a problem pulling the knife out. So I'm assuming that that's why they did that. That pocket clip is right or left hand tip up. We've got quite a bit of weight reduction milling going on those stainless steel liners. And they also got this back spacer, which is located at the base of the spine. And then what ends up happening is they end up leaving the bottom portion of this spine open back construction, which I thought was kind of unique. I'm assuming that that is just to have a more comfortable feel in the hand, you know. I think that's why they did that. Let's go ahead and put up some knives for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how we like to do. Keeping those same self-defense vibes going. Let's go like this. The Blade Ops exclusive Spyderco PM2, rocking that fantastic Emerson wave feature. So we can see that the Pical is smaller than that. Next up, how about some Miguron vibes? We're going to go with the Karaki 2. And the Pical is also smaller than that. Let's do a couple more, shall we? Continuing to bring you some of these self-defense vibes and keeping it all USA. We're going to go with the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. So the Pical is also smaller than that. Next up, a Vosteed sighting. One of my favorite knives from their catalog. And that's going to be the Nightshade. So the Pical, I think, is about the same size as the Nightshade. So if you got a Nightshade, that's what you're looking at. Let's do two more. God damn it, two more. How about the one that basically started it all for me? That is the Spyderco Manix 2. Fantastic knife. Love that locking system. And once again, the Pical is smaller than that. Last but certainly not least, the unofficial overseas knife of the channel. You know her name. You've seen her before. We're looking at the CJRB Echo, Knife Center exclusive. And so I think that the Pical is also smaller than that. Now, you know, this knife won't be for everybody. You know, it really won't. It either speaks to you or it doesn't. I think this is a fantastic design. Definitely unique. You know, nothing wrong with having some unique knives in the collection. As a matter of fact, before we go on, I wanted to double check. I want to see how this stacks up against a pair of 3 as far as size goes. I should have probably put one of those in there. So the Pical is a little bit bigger than a pair of 3. So it's kind of in the sweet spot, you know, the Goldilocks, so to speak. Not too big, not too small, just right. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. Are you a fan of the Pical? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time, cut something, cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers.